Bustin' jugs and cashing out. Bustin' jugs and cashing out. Bustin' jugs and cashing out. All my niggas stay cashing out. Bustin' jugs and cashing out. Bustin' jugs and cashing out. Bustin' jugs and cashing out. All my niggas stay cashing out. Bustin' jugs and cashing out. Bustin' jugs and cashing out. Bustin' jugs and cashing out. All my niggas stay cashing out. Bustin' jugs and cashing out. Bustin' jugs and cashing out. Bustin' jugs and cashing out. All my niggas stay cashing out. Bustin' jugs and cashing out. Bustin' jugs and cashing out. Bustin' jugs and cashing out. All my niggas stay cashing out. Finesse the streets with my whip game. Drop one and bring back two. Audemars my wristwatch. Cook up a new Benz coupe. Half birds for the Julio. Flying men like Frank Lucas. Rotate your wrist right and you can come back riding real Coopers. Call plays like John Madden. In the kitchen like KFC. Cast out 2 rubber bands to make it rain on them in the KOD. More pies than Sarah Lee. Cooking up like Rachel Ray. Busting blocks, call me Von Miller. Trying to break down the whole thing. Knee deep in the dope game. Wristwatch work 4 bricks. Busting jugs and counting up my whip game on Ludacris. Go long like Ocho. Kush bows for the D-Wade. 4-way for a stack flat. Flexing hard on Snapchat. Bustin' jugs and cashing out. Bustin' jugs and cashing out. Bustin' jugs and cashing out. All my niggas stay cashing out. Bustin' jugs and cashing out. Bustin' jugs and cashing out. Bustin' jugs and cashing out. All my niggas stay cashing out. Bustin' jugs and cashing out. Bustin' jugs and cashing out. Bustin' jugs and cashing out. All my niggas stay cashing out. Bustin' jugs and cashing out. Bustin' jugs and cashing out. Bustin' jugs and cashing out. All my niggas stay cashing out. Brick boy like Pablo. 9 on me like Rondo. Sippin' Hennessy, counting up. Betting on the Denver Broncos. Got a trap house that be doing numbers. Investing bricks like the Dow Jones. Bustin' jugs in my ringtone. Sour diesel is my cologne. Switching 6 gears when I switch gears. It's ski skirts and pulls off. When it touch down then it's A1. That pure dope just take off. Ball blocks like Rich Porter. Think big like Big Meats. Buy more than 10 of them, I get them to you for the dirt cheap. Piece and chain worth the new Benz. Working more than 2 spots. Gordon Ramsay off in the kitchen. Working more than 2 pots. Going long like Ocho. Kush bows for the D-Wade. 4-way for a stack flat. Flexing hard on Snapchat. Bustin' jugs and cashing out. Bustin' jugs and cashing out. Bustin' jugs and cashing out. All my niggas stay cashing out. Bustin' jugs and cashing out. Bustin' jugs and cashing out. Just ride, sit back, and roll up, and crack the cognac and pour a little in my cup. Just ride.
What's happening? It's your boy Tycoon Showtime checking in one time.
Just ride.
Man, like right now I probably got like 8 mixtapes and 2 albums. So in all that's like 10 projects, and I'm about to come around and drop a new project called Cadillac Shorty and Trap Wall Street. So we out here working. Man, that's hard to say because all my projects is like my baby, you know, but man, my first nationwide album means a lot to me. That's an album called History in the Making. Right now, man, I like to check in with maybe a Money Bag, Yo, he doing his thing, a Lil Baby. In my area, maybe holla at a Yayo Jug or Be Unique, you know what I'm saying? It's a couple folks out here I'm trying to get locked and loaded with, though. Man, I did a lot of performances, but right now I say the one that I did with Bigger Rankings, man, that really took off, man. It just set the mood and the environment right. So shout out to Bigger Rankings, OG Bigger Rankings. That performance was epic. Right now, man, everybody's going crazy over a song called Dance For Me, a song called Fast Lane. You already know the Trapanese featuring Gucci, man. You just gotta tap in and find out what you like. Oh man, that's a hard one right there, but yes sir, right now we got on the D Browns, if you know about those, man, but ooh, that's the throwback classic, but my favorite, it might be those patent leather Jordans. I think they're the Jordan 11s. These little kids be knowing all the numbers, but I think that's the 11s. Don't quote me now, but the patent leather Jordans. Man, I be somewhere everywhere, but in Birmingham, I be at Midas Jewelry, I be at Intrigue Jewelry, and I'm trying to upgrade these diamonds, so it's time for me to get the Icebox Jewelry out there in the ATL. That's where I need to be. Shout out to Icebox. And I want to come and check out Johnny Dang out there in Houston too. Well, we got a lot done at 18, so 19, man, we just want to get locked and loaded and established. Right now, the features is 500. They're paying a stack to perform. We just want to take this whole program to the next level, this whole platform, get them prices up, get on a bigger platform, maybe shoot at a couple major labels. If the numbers is right, maybe we can sit down and work it out. But 2019, man, it's gonna be our year. Non-stop videos. I'm gonna give the people everything they looking for. So we're gonna be out here getting to it in 2K19. Man, I just want to tell y'all thanks for really supporting the movement. We got a fan base in Colorado, California, Alabama, so it's starting to grow, you know what I'm saying? People rocking with me in Tennessee. Famous Animal TV picking up on me, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to him. I'm gonna get ready to link in with Director Trey. Shout out to him, man. We just getting locked and loaded. And we building bridges right now. We not burning bridges, we building bridges. So, man, just get your mind and your money right and come and collab with me. Let's build some of these bridges.
Bustin' jugs and cashing out. Bustin' jugs and cashing out. Bustin' jugs and cashing out. All my niggas stay cashing out. Bustin' jugs and cashing out. Bustin' jugs and cashing out. Bustin' jugs and cashing out. All my niggas stay cashing out. Bustin' jugs and cashing out. Bustin' jugs and cashing out. Bustin' jugs and cashing out. All my niggas stay cashing out. Bustin' jugs and cashing out. Bustin' jugs and cashing out. Bustin' jugs and cashing out. All my niggas stay cashing out. Bustin' jugs and cashing out. Bustin' jugs and cashing out. Bustin' jugs and cashing out. All my niggas stay cashing out. Finesse the streets with my whip game. Drop one and bring back two. Audemars my wristwatch. Cook up a new Benz coupe. Have birds for the Julio. Flying men like Frank Lucas. Rotate your wrist right and you can come back riding real Coopers. Call plays like John Madden. In the kitchen like KFC. Cast out 2 rubber bands to make it rain on them in the KOD. More pies than Sarah Lee. Cooking up like Rachel Ray. Busting blocks, call me Von Miller. Trying to break down the whole thing. Knee deep in the dope game. Wristwatch work 4 bricks. Busting jugs and counting up my whip game on Ludacris. Go long like Ocho. Kush bows for the D-Wade. 4-way for a stack flat. Flexing hard on Snapchat. Bustin' jugs and cashing out. Bustin' jugs and cashing out. Bustin' jugs and cashing out. All my niggas stay cashing out. Bustin' jugs and cashing out. Bustin' jugs and cashing out. Bustin' jugs and cashing out. All my niggas stay cashing out. Bustin' jugs and cashing out. Bustin' jugs and cashing out. Bustin' jugs and cashing out. All my niggas stay cashing out. Bustin' jugs and cashing out. Bustin' jugs and cashing out. Bustin' jugs and cashing out. All my niggas stay cashing out. Brick boy like Pablo. 9 on me like Rondo. Sippin' Hennessy, counting up. Betting on the Denver Broncos. Got a trap house that be doing numbers. Investing bricks like the Dow Jones. Bustin' jugs in my ringtone. Sour diesel is my cologne. Switching 6 gears when I switch gears. It's ski skirts and pulls off. When it touch down and it's A1. That pure dope just take off. Ball blocks like Rich Porter. Think big like Big Meech. Buy more than 10 of them, I get them to you for the dirt cheap. Piece and chain worth the new Benz. Working more than 2 spots. Gordon Ramsay off in the kitchen. Working more than 2 pots. Going long like Ocho. Kush bows for the D-Wade. 4-way for a stack flat. Flexing hard on Snapchat. Bustin' jugs and cashing out. Bustin' jugs and cashing out. Bustin' jugs and cashing out. All my niggas stay cashing out. Bustin' jugs and cashing out. Bustin' jugs and cashing out. Bustin' jugs and cashing out. All my niggas stay cashing out. Bustin' jugs and cashing out. Bustin' jugs and cashing out. Bustin' jugs and cashing out. All my niggas stay cashing out.